Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the raid series. This is episode 8. I am going to jump into a scav raid first. Unfortunately, we are not sitting on much stuff, and all the stuff we have in here I kind of want to keep because it's for later tasks and everything. This labs key card we can sell as soon as we hit the flea market at level 10. But until then, we're in a little bit of trouble. So I can sell this. But this 7N37 I probably want to keep. This Cordura as well, because you need it for a task later on if I'm not mistaken. So that doesn't leave very much. So the first thing I want to do is just factory scav the factory scav the factory real quick. Just because of the fact that if I can get out with this, I can vendor it, and it's like, this is probably like 40k rubles, and 40k rubles is 40k rubles, but we will see. Let's take a look at how late we spawn in. Maybe there's loads of dead scav bodies on the floor anyway, and we can grab some of their stuff. Maybe grab a loadout for a future raid on the PMC, because we're only level 5. We did get a couple of very nice items so far. And money-wise, as soon as we hit the flea market, we're not looking too bad either with that labs key card. But armor-wise, we're really struggling. Backpack-wise, we're struggling. So weapon-wise, we're struggling. We don't really have anything. So if I could find like an SKS or something like that, that would honestly be great. Okay. That was actually a player scav? Are you kidding me? Okay, so that's how it goes sometimes. I see how it is. I see how it is. That is so fucking disgraceful that you have those two spawns for 2 player scavs. Really? What the fuck is that? Okay, so we don't have anything. Let's be honest here. We really don't have anything. I want to keep this for a task later on, because then you have to use it. Other than that, we're probably looking at a pistol run. I'm just trying to think, where do I want to do this pistol run? I'm probably going to go reserve, just to mix it up. But then we don't have to, we shouldn't take the tea bag, really. But I do want to take something like a Triton then. Because we can't use a backpack, simply because of the fact that the backpack won't let us go into that extraction little manhole. So this is going to be rough, let's be honest. I'll insure this stuff, even though I'll probably never claim it. I feel like I should probably take a loose splint if I have one. Otherwise, I'll buy one. I'll buy a loose splint. Take these bandages. I'll take this and painkillers, so I don't have to take the car med kit. And these items aren't too expensive, so I can just drop them if I want to. And we'll jump into reserve. What we're looking for is items that have a high vendor value to therapist. So the radio transmitters, the MCBs, the military cables, stuff like that. Just because of the fact we could go after BT ammo, which is really expensive right now, but we don't have the flea market. And so if we do it that way, might be a little bit difficult to grab some money with that now. And we really do need some money to get further into this raid series. I have to say, the fact that they have locked the flea market to level 10 is actually kind of rough. I didn't expect it to be this rough, but the fact is, you don't have good rigs, you don't have any backpacks you can buy except for the little MBASS, I think it's called, backpack, which you can buy for 2 dog tags. So it's a little bit more rough than I thought it would be. Alright, depending on our spawn, this could be really good or really tough. I don't know yet. Also, Oh, actually, this is not too bad. But we are going to run for a spot that is very high traffic. We don't have any keys, so we have to go for some of the open spawns. That's a military cable, that's 40k. Jumped out the window. Good, we can check this. Okay. I never really jump down here anymore. He's going for that intel spawn, which is fine. Okay. I'm just going to go over here. So in here you have more of these spawns, all these expensive items, MCBs, power cord. Okay, that PSU would have been great, but we can't pick that up with this backpack. Back. We have someone over there. We'll have to take a minute. I'm just taking a minute to search everything here. Okay, now we have to think. I am going to try and push that guy. I don't know what he's got. I really don't care either. He's in here somewhere. What happened to this guy? So now we can take this. Okay, this is a pretty good hole. And I kind of want to take this out. But I would have to drop the tri-zip. How long do we need to wait? Okay, so I kind of want to just take this out. Did he die? Yes, he did. Right, all in all, we now have that kill. That should be enough XP to just get out without without having any problems with that. Right. Took a quick look. Those shelvings and whatnot. Yes. We're not the only ones with this idea. We should be fine. We're good. Okay, so that was a good run. I don't know what happened. That some guy just killed this guy. Mate, I don't know. Like his armor was completely fine, but he was laying there dead, unlooted. So I wasn't sure. We had to drop the backpacks, otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to get out at that extraction. We did headshot that scav. That's funny. Okay, so we're getting closer to level 6. That's good. We have a couple of items we can vendor. I think about 100k worth of items, so nothing too crazy. But that rig is really good. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep this piece for now as well, just because of the fact that you can vendor it for quite a bit. The cord is used for the hideout. We have some healing items. This is pretty cool, the hunter. Unlucky that it's 5-round magazines. That's just not too much, but what can you do? The hex red probably vendors for quite a bit to scare. We also have an SKS. So we have 2 weapons that are okay, we can use for next time. I'm vendoring the sword-ins. And all this as well. What did I drop here? Nothing. I just need that. And then... Okay, let's just vendor real quick. I'll get rid of the USB adapter. I might as well sell these 2 just because they're not found in raid and they are actually worth quite a bit. Scare gives us quite some money for this stuff. That's cool. And then mechanic. Anything you want, buddy? Not really. But that's okay. Okay, so if we can get... We'll probably get the items we didn't use back from insurance. The items we dropped in the raid. So other than that, I can't really buy a bigger rig. So I'll probably put this one back and fill this with items. So like the PSU. and the Grizzly, because this has 2 fall slots. The Grizzly is actually a medical item, so I might as well put this set in there. Like that, and then I'm just going to put that somewhere down here. Stash management is difficult. It really is. It really is. Okay, we're going to go into reserve again. That was pretty good. Let's just drink that green tea. No, we don't have to yet. We kind of have to be careful. But as you can see, having the tritons and stuff really reduces the amount of space items take up in your inventory. And then I'll probably grab a packer from Ragman. 28k for a packer, and it doesn't even really stop any bullets. But I do want to have a headset too. At least we still need to level him up, so it doesn't really matter if we spend a little bit of money with him. Okay, so that was pretty good. I really want to use this scav on a proper map, so we're going to run reserve again, and then after that we are going to scav run. I think I'm going to go for a scav run on either interchange or customs. However, customs has been so tough. Let me know in the comment section down below what your experience with customs has been like this wipe, because for me it's been incredibly hard. Many teams, so squads, 2 or 3 man, same with interchange, and in reserve I just don't see it that often. That's why we're trying to make some money here. That first run was pretty good, and every time we get out of a raid with like 1500 XP, that gets us closer to level 10, and that's the goal now really. Just getting to level 10 at a nice and steady pace while still grabbing items we need for quests later on. Like on my stream account, it took me quite a while to get to level 10, and as soon as I hit level 10, things just started going quicker and quicker, because every task I was getting, I already had some of the items I needed for it, and you just get on a roll that way. Right, this spawn is terrible, at least for what we're trying to do. I'm just going to instantly try and make a way over to the left here, which is risky. As you can see, we're not the only ones here, but I want to get into the building on my left. Straight in front of me now. Where the bloody heck did he spawn? Going to try and fight him. I did not expect him to go straight for the jackets. He had to give a face shield, I'm pretty sure, as well, so there wasn't really much we could do against that guy. From the back it looked like he had a one of those 25 durability level 3 helmets. Not the PPSH, but the what am I saying, PPSH? That sucks. That's fine. He just really scared me with that. LPS GZH. Everyone and the mother is running something like an SVD right now. Not much of a chance with that. Where did he spawn? That's what I want to know. Like, what is the spawn that's so close to there? I've never seen anyone getting there quicker than the guy who spawns where I just spawned. But anyway, has a backpack too. This is going to be an interchange run. Alright. going to want to just make our way to the outside of a store. We're full mags of PS, so the ammo isn't great. But we're going to... This is Goshen. Goshen is pretty good to loot. The fuck is this? What is this? What's going on? I didn't trust this guy. I knew it was a player scab. I also knew that every time we go into interchange, the server is just completely smashed. As you can see, we're probably going to disconnect soon. This is actually funny. How long can it take to search? Come on. Are you blind? Is this scav blind? No, we're disconnecting. Okay. Grabbing some of this Tushonka, which we need to have found in raid for a task. How long is left in this raid anyway? 40 minutes, so it's quite fresh. In all these shelves, you can find the Tushonka. Railway, Emacom, or Scav Camp. So it doesn't really matter which way we go. Oh, yep. We have some magic doors here, boys. There we go. Yep. Every time. Does anyone else have this problem with interchange all the time as well? Because it's just getting to the point where it's always interchange. All the other maps I'm fine. But with interchange, the server's just always botched. I'm thinking maybe I need to reinstall the game. If you guys don't have the same problem with interchange. But it might just be a problem that happens a lot on interchange regardless of who you ask. Right. Luckily we're still alive. That sounds like killer's gun. Okay, but it looks like the servers are still botched. I can't move. I hope the servers are going to pick up, because this doesn't sound healthy. This doesn't sound like it's actually happening, you know what I mean? No one shoots their gun for that long. Okay, here we want to be really careful. That's a water filter. The water filters used to be very expensive. They get... Is he just running? He's just running! What was he doing? Come on, Surge. The servers, man. I'm just going to get out with this. This is actually ridiculous. It's just not worth it at this point. When I'm just going to disconnect again. I might as well just count my blessings. Grab this loadout we just got. A couple of weapons we can vendor. 2 Chushanka for the quests. Like, if the servers are this botched, I don't really see how we're going to have a great raid, you know? I like to come down here because it's a little bit harder for people to camp you up on that area and they can't see you for the longest time from the right. Yeah, this is about the time we take me out. There we go. See, if it takes that long, that's not a good sign. Alright. We don't have time for another run this episode, I think. No. This is going to be it for this episode. At least we got a couple of runs where we survived. Nothing crazy, but it wasn't too bad either. We got a couple of tasks done, and I don't have space for all this stuff. Ooh, struggles. We're already struggling when it comes to having enough space for everything. So we'll just we'll have to see how we can work this all out. Alright, we managed to get everything in there. Now we're going to equip some stuff to our PMC. But this is it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I know the start of this raid series is a little bit slow, but that's just the way it is sometimes. You can't just expect to go into every raid and get like 6 PMC kills when you're using shitty gear and weapons. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Eddie, Out.